In your software, you have two options for entering taxpayer information: direct input mode and interview input mode. Today, we will be going over the direct input data entry mode. If you are interested in learning the interview input data entry mode, then you can view that video as well as many more on our website, swiftfp.com/training videos. Once you have logged into your tax software, you will be taken to the dashboard. We will cover navigating the dashboard in a later video. For now, go to the navigation bar on the left and select Clients. Once on the Clients page, you will start a new tax return by going to the menu at the top of the page and selecting New Return. The first thing you are prompted to do is enter in the taxpayer's Social Security number, then re-enter it for accuracy. You will then select the return type you'd like to prepare. For the sake of this video, let's keep it simple and keep the default 1040 return. Save and continue. The next screen that appears is where you will enter the taxpayer's data. You will notice the area surrounding the center section of your screen is grayed out. You must complete the center section before moving on to complete additional forms. Start by entering in some basic information about the taxpayer, such as first name, last name, and middle initial, date of birth, occupation, identity protection PIN if applicable. In the highlighted section, select any and all boxes that apply to the taxpayer. If none apply, then continue to the next portion of the form. Was your taxpayer's main home in the United States for more than half the year? You will also want to inquire about their healthcare information by asking if the primary taxpayer received a Form 1095-A Health Insurance Marketplace Statement. If they receive Form 1095-B or 1095-C, it is not required to enter for the year. For this tutorial, we are going to say that the taxpayer has insurance and didn't purchase it through the marketplace. This means the answer is no, they didn't receive a Form 1095-A. What is a taxpayer's filing status? Single, married filing jointly, married filing separately, head of household, or qualifying surviving spouse with dependent child. Next, enter in the address information, email address, and cell phone number. Note: check the box below, daytime phone number, to opt in the taxpayer to receive text message alerts from your tax office. You will then select the state in which your taxpayer resides. Did the taxpayer live in any other state this year? Did the taxpayer make money in any other state in the past year? Click the below box if any apply to your client. Enter in the taxpayer's banking information so their tax refund can be directly deposited into their bank account. Now that we've gone over all the fields required, let's enter in the data for our taxpayer. Once all the data has been entered and you have clicked Save, you will see the area surrounding the center of the screen is now available to you. Let's take a moment to navigate through each section. Towards the upper left, you'll see a Federal and State tab. If additional states need to be added, click the plus icon and select from the states available. Below those tabs, you'll find the Form search bar, which can be used to find various forms you're looking for. Under the form search is the form list, which contains all the forms around a 1040 return. you have the option of choosing from all forms or filtering between forms that you've already used. The federal tax summary will show information such as total income, adjustments, deductions, taxable income, and credits, among other details, all leading to the refund or amount owed to the taxpayer. On the right side of the screen is an IRS search bar that allows us to navigate topics directly from the IRS website. Under the search bar are your useful links, which provide helpful information about the form you're on at the time. This comes in handy when needing to review instructions and/or specific line items of the form you may need help with. The bottom right of your screen has a list of forms you've already used. When selecting from this menu, you'll see the actual form with the data you've entered. This helps with visually seeing where the information you've entered is transferring to line by line. Let's review the data entry. For this example, we'll be using a form most tax preparers are familiar with, a W-2 entry form. By using the form search bar we previously mentioned, you can quickly locate the W-2 form. Once selected, towards the right of the grid, you'll have the option to add a new W-2 by clicking the plus icon. Edit any current W-2s when you click the pencil, or delete a W-2 by clicking the red circle icon. Selecting Add or Edit on the right will bring you to the screen shown. Enter in the taxpayer's information and select Save. Once you are finished with this section, select Save. Next, we will fill out a Schedule C. Like how we found the W-2, we will search Schedule C in the form search bar. Once we have selected Schedule C, we are taken to this page. From here, we will click Add New to create a new Schedule C return. You will notice that some of the information has already been filled out for you. Go through the form and fill out each section. Under Business Code, you can select Pick from List if you are unsure what to put in. In this menu, you can find the category the taxpayer's business best falls under. Moving on, in Schedule C, we come to Income. In this section, you have the option to enter in gross receipts or sales as a total, or, by clicking the clipboard, can create an itemized list instead. We then move on to Expenses, where you will enter by category the business expenses of your client. I would like to draw special attention to line 9. The hand holding a pencil icon means the data with this section is entered automatically from the form to the left of the data field. However, if you wish to override the data automatically generated, you can do so by clicking the hand holding pencil icon and entering the data in manually. This is not recommended. As always, once the form is completed, scroll to the bottom and select Save. Once you are back on the original Schedule C screen, you can edit the form by selecting the pencil or delete it by clicking the red circle. Let's review the top navigation bar of the direct input mode. When you feel that the tax return is complete, select Verify on the left. Verify shows any errors or missing information on the return and gives you the opportunity to fix them before filing. Next to Verify is Complete. Select this when you are ready to complete the return. Override shows you areas where you have overridden automated values, while WorkPad shows you the totals from gross receipts or sales. View/Print gives you the option to view final forms before you file them. You can also email them to the taxpayer for them to review, or print them to collect a signature. Next, we have Notes. This icon gives you the option to leave notes for yourself or other preparers about this return. The Assets section tracks the value of property owned by the taxpayer related to their business or personal holdings. The DM Docs icon allows you to upload or scan important documents related to the return, as well as view any documents previously uploaded. MFJ/MFS stands for Married Filing Jointly and Married Filing Separately. This tool compares the joint filing to separate filing if the taxpayers are married. Attachment shows you the documents that will be attached and sent along with the return when you file it, either electronically or through paper filing. The calculator gives you access to a digital calculator right in the tax software. Signature is where your clients can input their signature to sign the documents digitally. Finally, on the far right, we have Close Return. Selecting this and confirming you do in fact wish to close the return takes you to the Manage Return screen. If you want to learn more about this screen, then watch our other training video entitled Managing Returns. It's time to complete this return. We will start by selecting Verify at the top of the screen. Once all issues with the return have been resolved, we will select Ignore and Continue. Note: not all issues that appear when you verify will prevent you from filing the return. They just may delay the tax refund. On the next screen, you will be asked the following. Are you ready to mark this return as completed? Yes. Are you ready to mark this return as reviewed? Yes. File this return as? We will be filing this return electronically. Click Save and Redirect to Manage Returns. Congratulations! You have successfully completed a return using the Direct Input Data Entry mode. Thank you for watching, and have a good tax season, Tax Bros.